What's coming after JJK Season 3? That is the biggest question every fan is asking right now. Season 3 officially ended on March 26th with a massive extended finale. And just minutes after the credits rolled, MAPPA dropped the announcement we were all waiting for. JJK Kaisen Culling Game Part 2 is officially announced. So let's be very clear. The Culling Game arc is not finished yet. Season 3 only covered Part 1. The story is continuing directly in Season 4, and that changes a lot of things. First, let's talk about what Season 3 actually covered. It took us through the beginning of the Culling Game, the players entering the colonies, the first few deadly battles, Yuji and the others trying to collect points, and the setup for the bigger conflicts. But many major colonies, key players, and huge plot developments are still left. That's exactly what Season 4 is going to deliver. In Culling Game Part 2, we are going to see the Tokyo Colony number 2 battles in full. This means we will finally get Hikari's complete fight and his insane domain expansion. We will also see more of the other colonies, new powerful players who haven't appeared yet, and the real consequences of the game rules that were set up in Season 3. The stakes are going to get much higher because the Culling Game is designed so that no one can really win without massive sacrifices. One of the most exciting parts is that we will get to see more of Yuji's growth. By the end of Season 3, he was already becoming a much more serious fighter. In Part 2, he will continue evolving, learning new techniques, and facing opponents that will push him to his absolute limit. Megumi's situation is also going to get even more complicated, and we might see some very emotional moments involving him and the rest of the team. Now, the most asked question: when is Season 4 actually coming? There is still no official release date, but based on MAPPA's usual schedule and how they handled previous seasons, we are most likely looking at late 2026 or early 2027. Many insiders are predicting a January 2027 premiere, possibly with another 1-hour special like they did for Season 3. The wait is going to feel long, but this also means MAPPA will have enough time to make the animation for the crazy fights in Part 2 look absolutely insane. Why did they split the Culling Game into 2 separate seasons instead of making Season 3 longer? The main reason is quality. The Culling Game arc is one of the longest and most complex arcs in the entire manga. It has dozens of new characters, complicated rules, multiple colonies happening at the same time, and some of the best action sequences in the series. By splitting it, MAPPA can give every major fight the proper animation budget and attention it deserves instead of rushing everything into one season. After the full Culling Game arc is finished in Season 4, the story will move into the Shinjuku Showdown arc. That is where things get truly wild. Gojo returns, the final war against Sukuna begins, and almost every surviving character joins one giant battle. But that is still a few years away in anime time. For now, the focus is 100% on finishing the Culling Game. Let me give you my honest prediction about how Part 2 is going to feel. I think Culling Game Part 2 is going to be even darker and more intense than Part 1. We already saw how brutal the game is in Season 3. In Part 2, the remaining players are going to be more desperate, the fights are going to have higher stakes, and we will probably lose even more important characters. The animation is also expected to be a big step up because MAPPA knows fans have been waiting for Hikari's full showcase and other big moments. There is also a chance we might get some surprise announcements during 2026, maybe a new movie or a special episode while we wait for Season 4. But the main thing is that the anime is not ending anytime soon. The manga has already finished, but the anime still has a lot of ground to cover. This is why JJK Kaisen is still one of the biggest anime in the world. Even after 3 seasons, the story keeps evolving and keeps us guessing. Now I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you think splitting the Culling Game was a good decision, or should they have made Season 3 longer? When do you personally want Season 4 to release? And are you more excited for Culling Game Part 2? Drop your answers below. If you enjoy these long breakdown videos where I explain what's next in JJK, please smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching Anime Space. I'll see you in the next one.